Know that saying, kids never grow up, their toys just get bigger? Stick around, I'm gonna show you some big toys this morning. Posted a video earlier about how a material handler works, just kind of showing you around, but wasn't actually in motion. So let me show you today from the operator's perspective how we load trucks. So here's our scale. All material goes in and out over this scale right here. His machine of choice is the Cat 318. This is one of the first material handlers we had on this operation. She might not be the prettiest machine, but she's got a lot of experience, if you know what I mean. This is always the fun part, getting back in the air conditioning, because even at 8 o'clock on a Mississippi Saturday morning, it's hot. Now, I told you in another video that you can't operate a material handler if you're scared of heights. I'm fixing to show you why. You can get about 15 feet in the air. Let me show you what the perspective of the truck is. So for reference, the top of that trailer is 13 foot. My whole body is above that trailer, so I'm probably a little higher than 15. Let's load some material. Today's material of choice also is stainless, by the way, AKA your next kitchen sink. First rule in equipment operation loading trucks: never spin over the cab of the truck. Always load from over the back of the trailer. Simply for the reason that material can fall out. You do not want it to hit the cab. Ideally, you don't want anything to fall out of the grapple, but it does happen. I told you she had some experience. She can grab a lot of things at one time. Some of those new machines won't do that. You got to train them. It takes a little while for the machine to get used to picking up material. You can't just take a new machine from the factory, try to pick up this much. It won't do it. This material here was an old boiler out of a grain mill we took down in Greenwood, Mississippi. If you've got any kind of old structures laying around, you've got some kind of old industrial site, you've got some kind of old building you want to demolish, we do that as well. That's where a lot of this material comes from. Love to take a look at what you got. We've got crews that go around, work in-house and demo for us. We got some great guys on that workforce. They know what they're doing. You can get your building down safely. You can get the material sold. We also buy old properties. If you've got something you want to sell, we buy old properties. So I know I mentioned this channel is for real estate and recycling. Not only will we buy your scrap, we will also buy your real estate. Sometimes that real estate has scrap on it, and that's ideal. For reference, that bite right there probably weighs about 1,500 to 1,800 pounds, maybe 2,000. I've got a scale on the inside of the truck, but the more you load trucks, the more you know about what weight is what, so you can count your grapples. Very close to operating an excavator, almost the same controls. Just takes a minute to get used to depth perception at height, because not being low to the ground, you can't necessarily tell if you haven't ever done it before how close you are to a material. So if you've operated an excavator, you shouldn't have any problem operating a material handler, again, unless you're scared of heights, but that gets overcome pretty quick after a little bit of use. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit the share, hit the follow. It's gonna take you guys to get this content out there. We're gonna make recycling fun again. Hey, you know what to do. Stay scrappy.